Man, that's craziness.
Straight up
Man,
craziness.
I'm
Straight
looking
up
at this
crazy.
And I'm like, I have 3 screens up, and I'm like, do I need 4 screens?
Dude, I have. You don't want to know how many screens I have up right now for this.
I could have 5 or 6 without too much trouble, but I'm at 3.
I've got a window open for the ambiance music. I've got a music player open for the battle music. 1 second. I gotta mute the stream. Okay, there we go. I've got the window up for chat. I've got the window up for the game so I can see what's going on. I've got Streamlabs open.
You guys are rocking.
I've got my roller. I've got my rolling screen, my character card up.
Do virtual desktops mean anything to you, Joe?
Huh?
Nope.
Exactly.
Zach, that's because you're just a peasant. You're just a peasant with one screen. That's why you need all your virtual desktops.
Yeah, well, my screen doesn't shut off my games for me and resize the
No,
screen
just your
window
whole
now,
computer
does it?
shuts them off for you.
Oh, goddamn! Right to his defense. With
Right in the
millisecond.
motherboard.
Defense. That was a full-on attack.
Roll for initiative.
No need.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that was just a in the trash.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hold
we
it.
got Sunny.
All right, guys,
What is up?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Do you prefer for me to interact with people? Do you prefer me on YouTube or Twitch?
You could. Oh, you're not signed into chat.
I'll just stay on YouTube. It's already up. Question number 2.
Yeah.
This is actually an important game question.
Okay.
So last week I rolled publicly, right? I rolled so that you guys could see the rolls. And on the one hand, that's really cool because like the people can see it happening on the stream. Like it's super nice. You guys can see that I'm not just like bullshitting you. The downside is that like when you have
us.
right when you've hidden rolls, the bullshit goes both ways. So not only do so theoretically the 2 things that happen when they're hidden is like if you guys are just kicking like somebody's butt and I want them to do a little better, I can BS on a roll and make somebody hit when they shouldn't and like give you a little bit of a challenge. And that's not super great. If you're kicking butt, you should be able to. The other thing I can do though is that I can also fudge down. So as an example, if Joe had been like hit for 1 more damage last time, he would have been knocked unconscious. And maybe that doesn't matter, but like when we get to death saving throws, like if the rolls are public, and I'm happy to make them public, like I can't pull any punches.
I don't want you to.
Okay, you guys might die.
That's fine.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
All right,
Just a whole
hard
new
mode
character.
engaged.
But the cool part then is like you guys get to see. I'm just gonna do all the rolls, so like you'll get
Yeah.
to see them all.
Real quick, we all.
Wait, hold up. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention because I was checking the audio. Joe, you need to be either a little bit quieter or everyone else needs to be a little bit
Nope.
louder.
I will turn myself down.
Okay, because
Check
I'm at
me
max
again.
volume. I'm at max volume,
Basically, I'm
and
at in here.
everyone's a little quiet.
Yeah.
But that might be just
Okay.
my volume settings. But
No.
second off, did you just decide that we shouldn't see the rolls? Because I kind of want
No,
to see.
we want to
No,
see the
yeah, we
rolls. That
should.
means that he
Okay,
can't
good,
pull
good.
his punches.
Yeah.
Public
Yeah.
rolling.
No punch pulling.
Yeah, no,
Do another sound check on me, because yeah, I know I was really loud last time, so
Okay, hold on.
I just turned myself down a bit.
Sound things. So I have
Yeah.
the voice recorder going.
Okay,
right?
I'm
And I
gonna-
check
I'm gonna
this
go.
before.
I'm gonna deafen myself, and you all talk a little bit.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
We can
talking.
have a conversation together.
I will
I'll talk about my
have
problem.
I'll have the best
yeah.
conversation.
So Aaron, I was just gonna get into that. I forgot that we needed to start our voice recorders and sync them.
Okay.
You guys,
Yes.
you
Oh,
guys sound
here's-
good.
Okay.
Before we do that, I can't get mine to work. It's working before, but I just played back a recording and it was just nothing.
You
So,
should be able to see
It's-
the audio waves
It
while
probably
it's recording.
in the. You probably need to make sure it's using your mic.
I checked that,
Okay.
and I don't know how to specify.
So on the bottom left, there should be the drop down. If you stop recording, it should be available to change.
Yeah, I did that, and it just pulls up microphone window, and I can't actually change.
Microphone window.
Yeah.
It should just be like a little microphone symbol with a drop down, and it should give you like one of 3 options.
Is
Wait,
he
no, this
also
might-
on Windows
this is-
11?
Yeah, he's not on Windows 11. I take.
You want to
it
walk on
Yeah.
over there and help him?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
walk over there.
Windows 11. Imagine.
Telling me
Man.
the things.
We're starting to support it at work, and it's such a pain.
Oh,
I
God.
bet.
This is what it brings up. Why does it bring this up? You see,
Should I just start recording though?
You can probably wait till we. Yeah, start recording.
why?
Okie doke. I started recording.
Me too. When they got it
And
all figured out, we'll
so-
do a snap.
Okay, yeah. I am so ready to be taken on an adventure, Andrew.
Oh man, I don't know if you guys are.
I'm ready to take you on an
That last one
adventure.
worked. I had static in that one.
I've decided
Yeah, that
that
one's
this
fine.
time I am not going to sit back
I
and
didn't
just be
change
hit by an arrow.
Oh yeah.
I,
I feel like a monk should have some sort of reaction to be able to like try
Oh,
and
yeah.
dodge.
You get one. You can also catch them later.
Oh fuck.
Nice.
That's so cool.
just catch it and throw it back. Have you guys seen trailer for the Northman?
Oh yes. I
Uh,
haven't seen the movie though.
Oh, I haven't yet, but I think I'm gonna rent it. But yeah, it's like towards the end of the trailer, they're like walking up to this keep, and you don't see anything, but all of a sudden he like steps up, and he just like reaches out and he nabs a freaking spear that was being flung at them, and then
hell yeah.
continues to just turn around and throws it right back.
It's got Skarsgård in it.
Yeah, I love
like
him.
Is he the son of the other Skarsgård actor?
I think so.
The older dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stellan. The guy who was well, he's just done a lot of stuff. But
Oh, that's good.
Wasn't
Okay.
he?
Did that sound like a pretty unique
It went.
name?
he's
Skarsgård.
like it's like Swedish or something.
It's the
Yeah, Swedish.
Yeah. But yeah,
He's like the Duke or whatever in
yeah.
Dune. He's what's
Yeah.
his face dad in Pirates of the Caribbean.
He's the scientist with Jane in Thor.
yeah,
Yeah.
Thor.
We found the option.
Okay.
But his son is the guy who's Pennywise, right?
No.
Bruh.
From It.
So,
Yeah, that's the
So-
same guy. He does the
Oh.
whole face and everything.
Okay.
so we're ready to go.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
Are we all recording?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Zach, you
I have a
recording?
question for you, Joe. Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay. Hold on. We'll
okay.
do a question after. Let's just quickly sync up. Right.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sync.
Sync.
Great.
That was so excited. Okay, Joe, how come on the stream all of our icons don't represent all of our icons?
Because we forgot to change our profile pictures.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, I was gonna say I have my server icon enabled, and you get my old icon.
Oh, he
Yeah,
does.
I
look at
was
that.
getting your server icon last time, so that's weird.
That's interesting.
Bonkers, Discord.
Yeah. Anyways,
Bonkers.
All right, guys. So,
Oh boy.
last we left, you guys had gone on your quest to deliver the mining goods for Gundren Rockseeker to Phandalin. He was impatient and rode a day ahead of you guys. He said he had some urgent business to attend to. On the way, you guys found Gundren and Sildar, his kind of bodyguard, their horses dead in the road. And no sooner did you find these than you were ambushed by goblins.
mm-hmm.
Through some amazing heroics and some very, very sneaky, surprisingly sneaky orkiness, you guys were able to defeat the goblins pretty handily. Not before Dagron almost died and ran away like a little bitch.
Hey,
Yeah.
But
I saved the
there.
the rest
horses.
of it.
Oh, I didn't have to do anything. We have a paladin that has balls of steel.
I just want to
Right.
point out that I could have just jumped behind the wagon
No,
for
man.
cover,
You-
using the
you had-
horses also as cover, but I decided to also save the
That's fair.
horses.
That's fair. You could have done a 0 out of 10, but you stepped it up to a 1 out of 10. Good
Yes.
job, man.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys decided to it was getting late. It was hard to track anything. You guys decided to rest for the night, kind of tend to your wounds, and that you would head out at first light on this Goblin Trail that you had discovered. And so you do. You guys stay the night. You rest up, and actually, you guys hit level 2. So now you guys are slightly hardier adventurers, which is all sorts of exciting.
I actually
Don't
wanted
worry
to
about
ask
an
about
arrow
something.
killing you. Yeah, what's up?
What could we have searched the wagon? Because we were
Yeah, I
very
mean,
curious about what he was having as transport, and he was being very
he told
shady,
us.
and we never
No, he told
looked.
us.
He said
Yeah.
mining supplies, and then he
Yeah.
said something about him and his brother found something, and that's all he can tell us. He didn't
Yeah,
tell
we'll
us
say we'll say that
jack shit. So.
you guys like partway through the first day, like succumb to curiosity, and you check back there, and it is mining supplies. You guys get through. There's picks and shovels and just kind of burlap sacks and normal supplies that go along with it. Some rations. You guys find a small crate of 4 healing potions, which is actually the healing potions you guys grabbed when you parked the vehicle. When you guys parked the
Right.
the wagon. And you guys, it was all pretty run-of-the-mill normal stuff. The exception is that there was some military gear, not enough to really like make you worried, but there were a few axes and shields and swords, probably 2 or 3 each. It did not look like they were equipping an army, but the inclusion of some weaponry was there.
Were any of them better than the weapons we have?
No, they were all kind of standard issue.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Can I take a shovel from the wagon before?
Yeah,
went-
we can say you retroactively grabbed a shovel.
The man who can move
he's
dirt
a
with
generous
magic is
DM.
I will
grabbing a
name her
shovel.
Sally. She is not for digging.
Let's whap some people with it.
Let's hope that that's
The
what
sorcerer
it means.
here is going to enchant a shovel and make it dance around like he's in Fantasia.
He knows how to get his hands dirty.
Exactly.
So the next morning comes, and you guys roll up your little camp that you'd set there, and you start following this Goblin Trail. And at first, you're just kind of out in the bushes, and it can be a little bit tricky at times. But because it looks like they had dragged some people, the trail's not super hard to find. And after you guys have followed it for probably about half an hour, you actually get to what we see here on the map. You guys kind of come out of the brush into this sort of almost more clearly defined path. It is a little bit of kind of a miniature canyon. You'll notice these rocks on the sides. Those rocks raise about 15-20 feet. So you kind of are going through a little gully here that has kind of these rock walls on the sides. That brings us into where we are live. You guys have followed the trail, and now it is not something that you need to really search for. The trail is basically in front of you.
I, for starters, would like to use my divine sense to see if there is anything bad within 60 feet of us.
Divine
Quick
Sense,
quick
I
question.
believe that-
If we
Yeah, what's
want
up?
to climb up on the rocks, you said they're about 10-15 feet. Is that going to cost us 10 to 15
It
movement?
depends. So you would make some athletics checks.
Okay.
Yeah, and it would depend on what you wanted to do. Right now, you're not in combat, so there isn't like movement allotment. Like you don't have your like how much can I move in a turn,
Mhm.
but you would have checks to be like I want to try to climb this rock face. So it's
Okay.
like okay, well we'll see. Divine Sense. Let's take a look here. Tell me what you need to know. Okay, you can check for the location of any celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet.
Yes.
So So you
I do that.
you open your like divine magic senses, and feel kind of this rush of magic flow through you. As he does this, guys, his hair like straightens, like it like looks like it's you're in a shampoo commercial.
His power level's over 9,000.
His hair like glistens and straightens and like starts to shine a little bit. It's like Pantene Pro V or some
Hey,
nonsense.
hey, calm
Hey.
down, man.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
If you want to sponsor us, we are not sponsored by them. But if you want to sponsor us and you're listening, like
I'll take $10.
Yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, he starts, glowing a little bit, and you open your senses magically. You do not detect any celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet.
Well, we got nothing undead, Neris.
Can I just...
Malchus, you are very pretty.
So nothing undead.
In Orcish, because he's an orc, right? In Orcish, I would like to respond that he is also very pretty.
Do you know
There
Orcish?
you do that.
It brings a tear to my eye.
As you guys kind of examine this gully that you're starting to walk into here, you notice the path does get somewhat narrow. In some places, it can be two people across, but you guys can't all walk side by side. So one of the things that you're gonna have to figure out is the order with which you're going through this. It is narrow enough in enough spots that you probably will need to go one by one.
Okay, I'd like my shield. So I want my shield out, shield and hammer ready, and I just want to stay within. I don't care if Chekis would like to be in front or behind, but I want to stay within 1 square of him.
Sneaky.
Yes, sneaky boy.
I'm
I
gonna...
am sneaky boy.
Can
Under
I...
the other bushes.
Can I move over here?
Stop running away from me.
Let's handle these real quick one at a time. Yeah, stop running away, Checkers.
Not 30 feet yet.
So Checkers, I'm gonna have you do a stealth check for me to see
Okay.
how effectively you are hiding in these kind of shrubberies and such that kind of line this gully.
Here it comes. 15.
I mean, I don't see it. I don't see it on the stream. Oh, there it is. I was too impatient.
I'm
Cool.
gonna need
Yeah.
you to double check that.
15. So you climb into these, you kind of disappear into these bushes here, and every now and then the party can catch a glimpse of you because they know that you went in there. But
I'm
it's
telling you though, I'm following him. Like I'm right behind him the whole
No, you
time.
can't see this.
It's surprisingly quiet. I do need you to quit moving forward though.
Oh yeah.
Let's come back. Let's come back down.
Yeah, you guys can move forward, kind of up into that first little clearing.
Okay.
So then, tell me a little bit more about what you're up to. Are you trying to? Is the idea for you to like scale that rock wall and get kind of? You can see that there's a plateau up there, and you want to get up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a acrobatics check for me.
Okay. 1 second. Put
There
myself
goes our
back.
naked monk trying to climb
Acrobatics.
Away.
Beautiful angel.
Running away from the fighting.
again.
17.
Nice. Yeah.
Holy
This
shit.
is fairly rocky, steep, but you have spent a lot of time with your monk training, and you find no difficulty with this. You're able to climb up this this sort of rock ledge and get to this little plateau that you get on top. Once you're up here, do a quick investigation check for me.
Can I move a little first? Forward?
Just a little, yeah. Move like 2 squares or so.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That's the rest of my movement, so.
You don't have to. You're not limited to movement in the same way as when
We're
you're
not in combat. Yeah.
So like here, I'll scoot you in there. We
There
just
we
want to kind of cautiously move forward as we're going, so we don't, blitz through too
All right,
much.
investigation. That's what I was gonna go for, anyways.
Yep.
I'm investigating. 15.
Man, you guys are rolling good
I'm
today.
such a
Okay,
good
so
investigator.
you get up here and you're looking around, and you can tell that there have been, there's some spots where it's clear that there's been a fire. There has been, a sort of camp set up. The grass is, laid down in some spots. There's a little rock circle. Pretty clear that something has camped here, but it doesn't look like anything. It doesn't look like anything is here at the moment. When you go and check out the coals on the fire, you do notice that there are like the ring there. It is cold, so as best you can tell, this has not been used like last night, for example. To your left, you see this long log that is kind of crossing over the ravine to another similar sort of plateau on the other side, making sort of a log bridge. Wes, what are you up to?
Double out.
Ooh.
I'd like to go over here and also stealth.
Ooh, also gonna try a stealth. Go ahead and do a
What's
stealth
this?
roll for me.
Doing great.
Okay, so you're trying. You go to the sides there, and like as you're trying to get in,
I
like
got
every
shifty eyes.
your robes, your really cool sorcerer robes, keep catching on like brambles and blackberry bushes, and you're like and like you can. There's all this snapping of twigs as you try to like sneak around the side, and this is just not your environment. You're just not super happy in your sorcerer robes here. So
Damn, trees.
you
Son
give
of a
up
whore.
after 20 or 30 seconds of trying to be all sneaky. You say, you know what, this is not working out.
Hey guys.
I just want to highlight that I have a 7-foot tall orc in front of me trying to sneak, and then a dwarf who's probably a head taller than me, also trying to sneak behind me, and I'm walking in like full mail, just clinking as I walk, not even trying.
Distraction.
And I'm gonna shout, or kind of like shout, but not like whisper shout. And like, guys,
Whisper shout.
someone camped up here not too long ago, but it's cold, so they're gone. They're long gone.
With a distance
No
of
one's
about 40 feet and that kind of big old tree sort of thing in the middle there, you don't need to be yelling. You're not screaming, but you'd probably need to raise your voice a bit to communicate that.
That's fine.
Cool.
Hey guys,
As
there's a
you do
campsite
this,
up here.
There's a
People are
campsite up
so
here.
gone.
As you do this, you holler out, and as you're calling to the other people, Joe, can I have you zoom out just a tiny bit on the stream so that you can see the other side of the ravine there?
Yep, I think I did that.
There we go. As you do this, you hear some scuffling across the way, and
But hark,
a goblin scrambles out of the bushes, appearing to have heard you, and runs off in this direction before
Not
disappearing
very
again.
sneaky.
I think I found our goblin, guys.
Monk.
No
Can I
one's
chase him?
responded to you yet, so it's
You were
just
so
empty dead
sneaky.
silence.
Let's go before you choose whether or not to chase him. Let's go back. Kind of. We're doing kind of a loose turn order, even though we're not in combat. We're gonna go ahead and go back to Chekas. What would you like to do?
Oh, I don't know.
You did hear. You don't know that there was a goblin. Oh no, never mind. You did call out that you saw somebody run off, right?
Yes,
Joe?
I said I think I saw our goblin friend.
All right.
He's
So
that
you know
way.
that
I'm
that there's
gonna-
people. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that if I bank on the end here, I'll probably still be a little sneaky.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and have your stealth roll hold. So yeah, you're being sneaky. You're running along kind of the sides here. Anybody who is looking for you would probably see the movement, but you are being surprisingly stealthy along this side here. That
I'm
brings us
gonna-
to Malgus.
I'm gonna huff and puff after him. He's probably quicker than me, so I'll probably be behind him a little bit. But I want to keep an eye out for like maybe a perception check or something. I want to.
So Zach is trying to be stealthy and not give
Yeah.
away his position, and then you're just clunking around on top of him, giving away your guys' position.
Well,
No,
that's why I'm
perfect.
not.
I can
yeah.
still be sneaky when he's
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
And then before you continue on, Joe, we're gonna have Wes move up if he would like to as well, just so that we have some. Because they would have run up together essentially.
Yeah, but I
Or-
want to be looking around. I don't know if there's anything else to see, but I want to.
Yeah. So as you kind of round this corner, you do see, the path kind of winds a little bit downwards and kind of continues. And up above you, you can see now from your angle, you can see Dagron up on this kind of plateau, and you see this log bridge that's passing across it, probably about 15-20 feet above you, from one side to the other, and you can see Dagron pointing across the way. Go ahead and do a quick investigation check for me.
Me?
Okay.
No, we're gonna do Malgus.
Okay.
Oh baby.
What'd you get?
19.
Ooh.
19. So you see this this bridge up ahead, and something about it looks a little bit funny to you. You can't put your finger on exactly what, but whether maybe it's rotting, or maybe there's some sort of something that's been done to it. It doesn't look like just a normal log that's been, placed across this.
Okay, I'm gonna yell, "Hold, Dagron! Don't cross that log. We need to make sure it will hold your weight before you cross it." Something to get his attention. I don't know.
Dagron, fearing his reputation as a scaredy cat and a deserter, ignores his friend's remarks and decides to try to cross nimbly anyways.
Fantastic. I'm gonna have you, for the purposes of this, you're gonna be extra nimble. I'm gonna have you do a stealth check. I almost want to do like a sleight of hand check, but it's like a sleight of foot check. So we're gonna do a stealth check.
Agility? Acrobatics?
Could do acrobatics, but he's not really being super acrobatic. I think he's trying to tread lightly.
Sure.
No, I'm trying to get across quickly and lightly.
Quickly or lightly?
Well, like both, because I'm like.
You gotta pick, friend.
Ooh.
Do you want to be slow and careful and light, or do you want to be quick and nimble is fine? But
American
I don't think
Ninja Warrior, where you
I don't
skip
think you can
everything.
be light about it.
I'm gonna go with quick and nimble.
Okay, then that's going to be an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Okay. I've got the DC here. We're gonna see how it goes.
17.
Ah, you piece of.
Yeah, you
All right,
getting Dagron today.
As you jump across this, you get to the middle, and as you very lightly touch down, you feel the wood start to collapse. It looks like it has been cut in this spot. You are able to, as this is going, time almost slows down a tiny bit for you, and you are able to shove off and leap and make it the rest of the way while the log collapses into the road below.
That's so dumb. Spinning your icon around.
That's me doing flips.
Yeah, I got that.
But yeah, so you definitely you've made it across safely, but it is collapsed now into the road below.
Guys, now you have a ramp up.
Which of us saw this horrible log?
Currently,
extravaganza?
everyone but Wes would have
Run
seen
around
this,
the
and
corner.
Wes would have heard it. And as he comes up, you see this, it's pretty easy to put two and two together. There is now there was a loud clanging. There's now a still settling log on either side of this gully.
So is it leaning up against it, like a ramp kind of thing?
Not enough on its own,
Okay.
but potentially people could try to do that with it.
Okay. Can I investigate now?
Yeah, we'll do that one more. We'll do that real quick before you go. Go ahead and roll for investigation for me. Actually, no. You're kind of doing the same thing. We'll use the previous check. So you look around here and you notice kind of the same things. There was very clearly a scout that was here, and he just ran off. You can see some some kind of scuffled footprints that are running away north, essentially up from this little spot, and kind of down the side of this rock face, but it is difficult to make out where they go once it goes down to this stream.
Ho ho.
That's gonna bring us back to Chekas.
So these rocks right in front of me, are they more like steps than they are anything else? I'm 7 foot tall, so maybe they might be steps.
They are a little bit smaller and they're a little bit lower where you are. You mean just like up and to the right?
Yeah.
Oh no, I see up and to the left there. Yeah, there are a little bit more stepping stone style here, which means with your athleticism and your height, you are able to climb up them. You can't just walk up them, but you are able to kind of take a 10 do really fast. Does everybody know what take a 10 means?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
The idea is that if you in this, to expedite like the number of rolls, if you can do something, then you can at any time just be like, I take a 10, which means I do this at like a reasonable level. And that's where, like, say Joe had decided just to walk across the log there, he would essentially be taking like a 10. It's like, I know how to walk.
It means I rolled a 10, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
so
you don't
a very, very middling roll that could go either way.
exactly. You're not being careful. You're not trying to do things. You're like, I don't need. So in the case of Chekas, it's like you're 7 feet tall. You can climb up on a rock. That's not a difficult thing when they're tiered like this.
Dagron
So
does not take
you're
tens.
just able to do that. And we'll have you move about as far as you moved there because you would move a little bit slower.
Dagron is a 20, always.
Always. Rolling 20s. I'm gonna be rolling 20s. Straight rolling 20s.
Do I notice anything off the north side of my character here into this little divot?
Just a pretty thick, like, there's some, there's a kind of a muddy sort of waterway that seems to be headed in very, very slowly seeping towards this creek that you can kind of hear and see off in the distance down the path a little more. And then just lots of shrubs.
Checkis, did you take those steps up just so that Chase might have trouble following you?
No.
And that's going to bring us to Malgus. That's going to bring us to Chase.
I will realize the folly of trying to follow my nimble, stealthy friend. So I'm gonna hoof it down here. I don't know. Maybe this is as far as I make it. Maybe across. I don't know where you'll let me go, but
Yeah, I'd say go ahead and go up to the stream there.
okay. So
You get
I'll be
there-
here. I'd like to look around a bit. Probably lost my breath, sprinting that far, and then now I'm maybe take a minute to look around a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of stay here and you look. This stream appears to be, about 2 feet deep. It's not it's not like a river or anything. And it's about, 10 to 15 feet across. It's not a huge river by any means. You look like you could wade through it pretty well. There's a pretty big rock in the center of it there that you're pretty sure you could, with a little bit of a run at the beginning, you're pretty sure you could jump onto. There's a couple different options.
Yeah. So I want to sprint. I want to lean on my athletic ability to run and jump to clear the gap.
Perfect.
this rock.
You're trying to jump from basically shore to rock to shore?
Shore to rock to shore.
Perfect.
But with,
You can,
yeah.
with your athletic ability, you can make that jump with no problem. The distance is not a problem at all. However, landing on the rock in the center and leaping off again is a little bit of an acrobatic feat.
Okay.
The rock is a little bit wet from the river. It's not under the water by any means. So I'm gonna have you make an acrobatics check.
All right, let's fucking do this.
Oh no.
I'm ready.
Oh
Waiting.
god, that was almost a 2.
Oh, that would have been
Oh,
great.
to know
I got
that.
an 18.
You have no problem at all. You kind of hut to, and you just kind of bounce right on past it and get onto the other side with no
Hell
problem.
RNG.
Yeah, I know.
You're
You guys
doing
are
so good.
Okay,
only bad
don't
roll has been
jinx it.
a stealth check.
Don't jinx
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Wait till we get into combat and we all get fucking.
Right, we're gonna roll below 10 every time.
And Wes, what are you going to be doing?
Will you allow me to build a rock bridge with my move earth?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh,
Move-
great
move earth,
game master
cantrip.
gods.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
that's so cool.
you like as Malgus leaps across, you're just like, oh, how uncivilized. And you literally like start magically lifting rocks and dirt, and you just like create, as you step, it's like forming right underneath your foot right before it lands. And you just create a little
Bye, Sonny. Thanks for
bridge.
hanging out.
As soon as you cross, you release the spell, and the rocks kind of fall and tumble away, and the stream continues. But yeah, you cross with no
When I-
problem.
I'm gonna
Dust off
watch
my
this.
holy robes and just be like, there
I'm
we
gonna-
go.
Like Zeus in Thor: Love and Thunder.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
it.
well, he
nothing.
does
No
he does a
spoilers.
fancy little
No,
little
stop it.
curtsy
Stop
walk.
it.
Zeus, he uses mold earth to cross a stream in the movie.
Exactly.
Oh wow, I didn't even know Zeus was in it. Thanks for the
Yeah.
spoilers.
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
chuckle. I'm gonna look back and chuckle.
Trust
and
me,
then I'm
you've
gonna
seen
give
him already.
I'm gonna give him a nice shove.
If you
Just as a friendly shove.
Wait, you're gonna give Wes a friendly shove?
Yeah, you know, like just a
I'm
one-arm. Like,
gonna move the earth
Okay, I'm gonna
underneath
have
his
you-
foot
nothing,
to
nothing
slide
like
a hand.
I'm gonna
Slide
have
a
you
hand.
do
nothing
a,
to knock him over.
we're gonna do a dexterity save for
Shit.
you to stop. So it's gonna be Wes doing a dexterity save to see if you can stop this shove. And the it's gonna be a contested roll. So Malgus, I need you to make a let's do an athletics check.
Oh no, are you
Dex
serious?
mod, or do I
Tonight
click-
on this season of Buddy Bumps, here we have.
Bro, you're gonna end up in the mud.
Do I?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
hell, dude?
Oh my god! I'm rolling shit.
Okay, so Wes,
Friendly shove. What
yeah,
the
Wes,
hell?
you
punched him.
you cross this river with your little mud and stone bridge, and as you get across, you kind of smirk at Malgus, and he just kind of looks at you. And as you turn around, you turn around and look at the bridge and release it, and it kind of just rolls into the river or into the stream, and suddenly you get shoved from behind, and you land face first in this little gap of stream right here. It's about 2 feet deep, so you don't take any damage from this, but you are soaked
It's
and a little muddy.
Goodness.
So that
From
was
the bushes.
It's hard,
it
boy.
was intended. I was supposed to be the one to be smirking at his ingenuity, and then just a friendly shove. But then obviously realizing I put a little too much oomph into it, I try to help him up and apologize profusely. Knowing
you
his
feel
pride is not
How do you
intact.
feel about that, Wes?
Oh, Wes is thinking of many, many ways to put this man back in his place.
You should root one of his
Fantastic.
feet to the ground, so when he takes the next step, he trips.
Oh, it doesn't need to be. It's like Slapsgiving. It doesn't need to be immediate.
I know.
The threat,
I'm
the
just
threat
saying.
of the payment of the repayment is. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move. You can decide to do more if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and move you up there just a bit more, Checkers. So, Joe,
Yep.
you've kind of run ahead. Dagron, you've kind of run ahead here. You're on this ledge. You're looking out. There's a little bit of a drop. There is a fallen log that is, going across this creek here. There's some bushes up kind of above you. There's a couple different ways to do this, but you are kind of stranded up here. That way back has collapsed, so you would need to climb down somewhere.
I am going to leap down onto the log
Okay.
and kind of I'm gonna be like, and then slide, like leap into a slide right here
Slide
onto
down to there?
the
Do the
ground.
Okay,
spinny
I need
thing on your token.
I need an acrobatics check.
Oh, you know that's
just
what
to
I'm
see,
good at.
just to see how you do.
Oh, why even bother? It's gonna be so good. 15.
It is 15. Fantastic. So you jump
don't like
off
that.
and you land on this this considerably larger log, and it holds your weight, and you just slide down
Yes.
to the edge of this, and you land right there. And as you land, the ground kind of gives way
What?
to this spike trap. I need you to
Son of a
make a
bitch.
dex save.
Son of a bitch.
Dang.
It's like he's gonna get more
Oh
than
wait,
an
sorry,
arrow
that
through
wasn't
him
a
this
save.
time.
That wasn't a save. How do I do a save?
It's
Saving
on the
throws.
left side. Yep.
Sorry. There you go.
Yeah, the deception check will do you no good.
Oh, Joe.
Oh no! How much health do you
Oh!
have?
God damn
All
it.
right. You're
Double.
so preoccupied looking cool that you do fall into these spikes. They're crudely made. They're not, they're not like iron spikes at the bottom of this, but they do pierce some of your kind of scale hide things here. Let's see. Where can I roll that it'll show you guys when it's not? Here.
Son of a
To
bitch.
everyone.
I like how he's just like,
Oh!
oh, right there.
4 damage, 4 piercing damage.
Dang.
It was between 1 and 4, and of course it rolled a 4.
Always.
Oh.
So yeah, you take 4 piercing damage as some of these spikes do stab into you, and you're like, God damn it! And you climb back out.
Oh, I got 15 HP now?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. You're not a little kid
now you
anymore.
have 11 HP.
Shut up. Shut up.
All right.
I'm assuming I'm not standing on the traps anymore.
No, you you pull yourself off to the side there, and
Damn
you're
it!
like,
I considered sliding off to like here.
I let you pick where you
I
wanted.
know.
It was
I know.
great.
You were like,
Uh,
oh, right there. Okay.
So that's gonna bring us to Chekas.
Well, having seen this nonsense, I presume.
I mean, as you probably hear the yelp, and so as you come up to that area, you look down and you see Dagron pulling himself off of these spikes.
Ow. Shit.
Another one of the times that not wearing any armor is, not the best.
I am curious if I can see where the scout would have gone, because he went this way.
Yeah. As you do, let's see what I can do here. As you kind of get up to this vantage point and you're looking around, you do see. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Okay, click this one. Click this one. See if I can
Let
do
it
this
be
right.
known that I did
Cool.
not just sit
Yeah.
in the back and run away. I was in the forefront, tripping traps
So,
for my fellow
We're all
man.
Joe-
impressed by your stupidity, okay?
Joe,
That's
if
what
you
wanted to
if you
hear.
look a little further up on the stream there, real quick, this will show kind of what Chekas can see, or on the map there. So you were able to see, just for a second, you barely caught the glimpse of a goblin, kind of running up this direction along, kind of in and out, kind of disappearing and reappearing along the banks of this this little river here, before disappearing
Oh,
entirely from your view.
he's got the jump on us.
He got the jump on us. He's leaving.
He's leaving.
Oh,
And you got the jump on those spikes.
common is silly.
Listen here, you little shit.
Okay. So I can't tell. I just saw him leave. I didn't actually figure out how he got off this rock.
No, you can tell that he did. Like he looks like he scampered down on the kind of the north side,
This
the top side
yeah,
there.
he just followed this bank, so I know this bank is safe. So I'm gonna take my rope, wrap around
Is
this
it
bush,
though?
and rappel down
Very
this
cool.
side. And then
Yeah,
because
you're able to do that without much trouble. Once you're down there, the rope is still attached up to the bush. Are you leaving it? Are you cutting it? What are you doing?
well, I didn't have to cut it because the bush was there, so I just held both ends of it and then let it out as I went down. So I'm still holding it and can just let go once I get to the bottom.
Right, but then did you tied it to the bush?
No,
No, I
he
didn't have
wrapped
to
it.
tie it.
He just
Oh.
like you turned it around.
see.
I just set it around the bush and then took
And then
both
he's just-
ends of the rope and just walked down.
All right.
letting out rope.
As you get close to the bottom of this, you feel the
Surprisingly
rope
clever
start
framework.
to give just a little bit to your weight, and as you as you're about like 5 feet away, you can sense that it's giving way, and you hop down, and as you pull it down the rope, let go of one side and pull down the other side, you get it comes with it a bunch of dirt and some branches. You're pretty sure you tore up most of that.
Oh
that
man,
bush.
that's not cool.
But you did land in there, and you're pretty stealthy. Let's go ahead and have Malgus and Wes go ahead and catch on up to Dagron there.
Guys, be careful of traps.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
Thank you.
As you guys come around, you see Dagron right in front of this trap and bleeding a little bit, and it's just like,
Malgus,
of course.
Heal me.
Yeah, I'll throw a couple HP his way. I'll give him 2.
Suffer
right.
a bit more. You
Go
let
ahead
me
and heal
trap.
too, Joe, with a lay on hands there.
Nice.
Nice.
And pretty quickly you see that if you don't slide all the way to the end of the log or walk through the path in between these two logs, it's pretty easy to climb up on this log and step over and avoid the trap. So that's what you guys do. I'm gonna go ahead and that's perfect.
They just stepping over me, lay on hands, keep walking.
exactly.
I just kind of slap you on the ass with a lay on hands as I walk by. Give you a couple HP.
A little group.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move you guys kind of up to this-ish range as you come out of the little trail gully sort of here. You can see that the field sort of opens up, and that this stream appears to be coming out of what looked like. Let me get this adjusted again here. What looks like a little opening up ahead, a little kind of rock, a little bit of a cave. At first, it looks like it's just coming out of the rock, like there's just another little, hole in this rock wall, and the water's flowing out of it. But as you get a little closer, you can see that on the far side of this stream, there's actually a really narrow little passageway that pretty quickly disappears into darkness.
Ooh.
Okay, I have dark vision, so I should probably go first.
I also
Can
have
I
dark vision.
can I inspect what's off to the left of us?
Off to the left of you, the same thing, Cord, sort of just, as you see in front of you, sort of just continues on. There's more rock wall, there's trees and bushes lining up against them, and it just kind of continues on until you can't see any further.
Guys, I think the GM wants us to go towards the river. Let's go the
Okay,
other
all right.
way.
All right, Mr. Fourth Wall. So I'm gonna tell him, hold on, let me go take a look at this cave here. So I'm gonna run on up ahead, and I would like to come to about whatever the entrance is.
Cool.
And
I'll back him up.
I want to take a peek inside.
I'm gonna back him up.
As you're getting closer, we're gonna have you. Let's go ahead and have you cross to here.
Mm-hmm.
And are you guys following him, or are you just letting him go
Oh,
up
yeah.
ahead?
Oh,
by
no,
himself?
I'm following.
Sneaky. I'm tailing him right in this bush.
But I want
Cool.
to, as I'm crossing the river or coming to the river, I want to pick up a medium-sized skipping stone and equip it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm just
go ahead.
following.
Equipped.
Let's
Hi.
leave you two right there really quick, and go ahead and make a let's do another investigation check really quick for you to find this skipping stone.
I like rocks.
A two.
Wow.
Dang.
You got a 2.
Yep.
So
man,
you
can't even-
are unable to find this skipping stone. Eventually, you do find a rock that's about the size of a softball, and that's what you settle on. You have a rock about the size of a softball.
Should I add it to my inventory?
Yeah, I would.
What inventory?
It has
Where are you
some
gonna
really
put
good.
that?
It has some really good heft to it, but you may not be able to throw it super far. It is certainly not a skipping stone.
Add it to his ween
Uh,
pouch.
As you guys, I need checkers to make one more stealth check for me.
Okay. Easy peasy, understandable. Boop. Oh shit! Almost got a natural 1 on that one. I got 2 for a total
Okay.
of 8.
So what we're gonna do? Let's go ahead.
I'm not stealth
and
anymore.
I'm not
You
so
do this.
sneaky.
Whoa!
What the hell?
I know, a
There's a
little too
bench.
far there. Little too far there.
I didn't see anything.
This is an interesting little tool.
Yeah, fog of war, but
Yeah.
reverse.
Okay. So you guys, as you're getting over this river, Malgus, you see this little clearing, and as soon as you step into it, as soon as you cross the river, you notice that there are 3 goblins with their
hell yeah.
bows raised. One of them appears to be the goblin that was up on that ridge earlier. They have been waiting for you, and they fire. They have not yet.
No.
They have not yet seen the rest of the group. But what I need is for you guys to roll for initiative. But we're gonna start with their round.
Holy shit! They got this jump on us.
That's now is when you say that.
Oh no, they got the jump on us.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, we're not
Initiative.
rolling great initiative.
Hold up. I want to make sure I have my shield equipped.
Yeah, 'cause you did say you had your shield on, so that's perfect.
Dagger, warhammer.
I didn't
Where
find
do
how I
find that?
can. I didn't find out how I can
Oh, shield.
equip my softball rock, but we'll just say that it's equipped.
Yeah, if you decide to use it, we'll wing it. It'll be great.
Okay.
You want me to remove the rope from my inventory?
No, you brought it with you.
I got a nat 1 on
Oh,
initiative.
That's great.
I'm a little slow.
Okay.
Thank
so
God
these,
they can only see you two.
These goblins were waiting. They can't see Chekkas yet. Even with I was thinking about it with the 8. Like they are focused on Malgus, who's come across the river. So here we
Okay.
go. To everyone, roll. Let's get the chart up here. And
I have 18 AC.
roll.
That's so much. This
Okay,
early.
that one hit.
And the guy in front charges you with his little, like, kind of crappy little curved sword, and he swings it at you.
Okay.
So as this is happening, the first bolt, the first arrow just like flies wide, and then this guy starts charging at you, and you he comes up and you parry his with the hilt of your warhammer. You just kind of knock his sword out of the way. But as you do, this other arrow does find its mark kind of in between a spot in your armor, and you do take
Big whammy, big whammy, big
to
whammy.
do 3 piercing
What the
damage.
fuck?
Okay. How do I do that? I go 1, 2, 3 damage. Okay.
Yep. There you go. And that is all 3 of their turns. They just fire
shit.
and swing. That
Wait.
brings
I only
us.
see 2.
Yeah, I only see 2 that went.
I see short bow.
The
That's it.
scimitar.
No,
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
see the scimitar.
I don't see the scimitar. I just see 2 short
Oh,
bows.
I probably didn't do it public. I was probably
Okay.
just clicking fast. It was an 11.
Okay.
Okay.
So, anyway, so you guys you holler out. Well, no, I don't know if you do or not. You have just a second to react. You don't have a time to act, but you're being attacked. Do you want to say anything to your companions? They see it at the very least. Some arrows fly out from this kind of recess that they can't quite see through yet, and one little goblin run out with a sword.
So can you remind me again what inspiration does?
Inspiration lets you have advantage on any one roll.
Okay.
You can, basically any roll you want, you get to use it on. You usually do have to say that you're going to use it ahead of time. But if you roll and then get a bad result, you could immediately, before I tell you what happens, you could immediately roll another one and say it was inspiration.
Real quick, Chase, you have a new thing that works if someone is standing next to you or just next to your target.
next to me, within 5 feet of me,
Okay.
I can impose a disadvantage on their attack.
And Chekis's thing is if
when
someone's
it's,
within 5
when it's
feet
on
of
someone
their
else,
target.
I think.
Yeah, when someone
Yeah.
attacks,
Yeah.
when you're getting attacked and I'm next to you, I can
So-
impose a disadvantage on their roll.
Got it.
The goblin that's up front, you guys see this all happening. The goblin that's up front picks up his sword and swings it once more because of the way their surprise round worked. And
And the fact that we rolled so horribly on initiative.
it also does not hit.
That's 18.
Dang.
Oh wait, you're
That
right. Sorry.
shield-
So
That hits.
in those, yeah, it does hit. Ties go to the person trying to do the
Oh,
thing.
right.
So that does hit, and it does 5 whole slashing damage.
Dang.
And that brings us to Chekkas. Chekkas, you're sitting in the bush. You're hidden. These goblins are attacking your buddy Malgus. You are in prime position. They're all focused very much on him, including the one that's right up in his face that just stabbed him.
So how permeable are these bushes I'm in?
You're hidden well enough that you can get through them pretty well. Once you reveal yourself, they will definitely see you. You would have sneak attack on that one that's up in melee range.
Yeah. So here's the plan. Here's the plan. So he's in melee range technically because of the adjacent tile.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to move to hit him.
No, you do not. Being diagonal there works.
We're gonna attack him. Okay,
Cool.
I'm going to. Oh boy, I have so many features now. So we've got two-handed combat, and we've got sneak attack. So those are the
Yeah.
3 things I'm going to do.
Yeah.
the
So there
order's
should be
a
a
little
2.
fun.
Yeah, there should
Okay.
be a 2 hit on your weapons.
Yes, sir.
Stabby stab.
We're gonna hit him with the rapier, right in the something. I don't know. It's a 10. We'll see. Does it
Cool.
hit?
It does not. Unfortunately.
No.
And then you have like a dagger in your offhand.
I do.
Okay, and then roll to hit that. And that
It's
unfortunately
only
doesn't either.
11. It doesn't hit either. And then I can do can I do sneak attack?
No, the sneak attack amplifies a hit.
That's right,
Go
it
ahead and
does.
do just the rapier. Go ahead and roll one more time on the rapier. I'm actually going to say, with the way that you were fully hidden, I'm going to say that you were at advantage for the very
thank
first
you.
attack.
So kind of you.
And
It's a
that
15.
does hit with a 15. So
Oh, baby.
go ahead and roll for damage and apply the sneak attack.
Okay. I don't know how to apply the sneak attack.
There should
I
be,
have
I
to
think, a
find
button
it.
that you can.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a thick sneak attack.
You come up behind this guy, this one that's right up in his face, and you slash him, or you skewer him like directly through the chest with your rapier, and he crumples immediately.
Ooh. Well, before he dies, actually, I'm gonna tell him.
Surprise.
Oh, the BM. He doesn't even
Uh,
care.
This goblin here sees you. This goblin on the left here sees you and pulls out his little crappy scimitar, and he charges at you, Chekkas, and swings it
Here we go. 13.
for a 12.
I survive.
That does not hit. You were able to sidestep that effectively. That brings us to Dagron. Dagron, you see this happening. You watched Malgus get stabbed, and then Chekkas appear out of nowhere and skewer this little goblin.
All right.
What would you like to do?
I would like to move to here so I can see. From here? Can I see what's going on?
Yeah, so you can get up there and you can kind of see around the corner these other goblins that are there. You can also occupy the same space as the dead goblin. It's just difficult terrain.
Okay, I'm doing this. I'm gonna say, and I see these guys, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, Malgus, you laid your hands on me. I'm about to lay my hands on them." All right.
Oh, baby.
I'm gonna chuck my softball stone at this guy right here.
Okay, we're gonna give this the same attempt as throwing one of your daggers would be. It's just a big rock.
Okay.
It's about the same difficulty as throwing one of your daggers. So go to your dagger and make sure to.
I have a throwing star. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
But it's gonna do a little bit less damage, but it has a potential to do something else.
Okay. 20.
That
Jesus
hits, and I'm
Christ.
gonna go ahead and roll your damage because I'm just gonna do a straight roll here.
That's okay.
To everyone.
Damn it.
It does
lot of
It does 1 bludgeoning damage. However, it also were you aiming at the one on the left or the right?
Left.
Okay, you hit him, and it does 1 bludgeoning damage, but it knocks him down. This thing has so much weight to it. It kind of hits him in like the armor, but it's got so much heft to it that it knocks him over. He is knocked prone.
Okay. So I threw it at him, and as it's traveling through the air, I leap at him and nab the stone again, and then I beat him with it.
Okay then.
Do you have? You'd have to use because you couldn't do another attack.
Can it be my
Action
unarmed
and-
strike?
Unarmed strike. I don't think you get
Well,
to
that's an
do that without
attack,
doing
right?
a flurry of blows. I don't think.
Like I would have to do it without moving, you're saying?
No,
No.
you can still move. It's just that you've used your attack action, and I don't think you have an I don't think you have an action economy that lets you.
You can punch, kick, headbutt, or use similar forceful blow and deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1 plus...
Right,
thought
as
that-
an action.
As an action once per
Your action was to throw. And
Yeah, so your action was throwing the thing at him.
Oh, I thought that I got like a second attack if I...
I think you have to use a
Don't-
key point, and it's your it's one of your
Oh.
things where you
It's
can do like your
the-
fury of blows,
Yeah.
flurry of blows.
Oh,
punch
after you
things
take an attack
fast.
action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
I thought just by naturally though, if I was unarmed, I got that when use an attack action. So unarmed strike, when you use an attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed
Oh.
strike as a bonus action.
You are right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have you make an unarmed strike on him.
Sweet.
This is good.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
learning more things.
How do I? Oh, right here. Hit. I gotta roll the hit, right?
Yep, you sure do.
Oops.
Remember when Chase
7.
said don't jinx it?
You grab
I've been
this.
rolling bad all night, man.
You run up and you grab this this stone, and you ooh, actually I apologize. Roll one more time. This should have been advantage because he was knocked prone.
Oh, good point. Good point.
So many. little
16.
things.
All right. Yeah, no, you grab this stone, and then like with the heft of it behind you, you just deck him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yes. 5.
5 damage. Okay. He is not looking good. The stone may not have done a lot of damage to him, but he has now been hit really. You punched him really hard.
Yeah.
And he is struggling. The other one right here, Dagron, he freaks out and he runs up here and he pulls out his little scimitar and he swings it at you.
Shit.
Oh,
I have
for
14,
a
bitch.
11. Yeah, you were able to sidestep it effectively. No problems there. Wes, this brings you to you.
Brings
brings
you
us
to you.
So I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up here to see my bros are fighting something, but I
Mhm.
also realize I probably can't get over there easily because they're all kind of just. I think they got it handled.
Yeah, they're kind of occupying the shoreline there, yeah.
What am I gonna do? I want to hold. And well, can I make difficult terrain in front of me on this box here? I think I can. Hold on, let me read spells. Hold Earth. Yes, I can. Okay, so how do I draw to point? On this box here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's more ahead of us? Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Things
you
are
guys
changing.
yeah, you guys are able to see into this cave just a smidgen
Oh, I thought
with your
this was
with
the
your dark
cave.
vision. Nope, that's not the
This is
cave. That's a little
alcove.
Wes,
Yeah,
you
I
should
can
block the
alcove.
I
cave
can
so no
see-
reinforcements can come.
I can see 70 feet or 60 feet with my dark vision.
I can see 120.
We're gonna say at the
Get
moment you guys
some.
can see this far because you were out in the daylight. so it is hard to see into shadows.
Okay.
Wait,
hold on.
how come you can see further than me with your dark
'Cause
vision?
I spell things.
Also,
Uh,
my
Fire.
dark vision's only 60 feet.
All right, so
That's-
you wanted to mold earth.
Originally, yes. Can I actually cast Minor Illusion?
Uh-huh.
And can I just like make a small shiny fish like right here?
Yeah. Yeah, you make a small shiny fish right up there
I don't know what
in
else.
in the in the cave along
Just like
this little kind of creek.
really aggressively like being, slapping around,
Cool. Yeah, you were able to do that. Anything else on your turn?
He's got a plan.
That's it.
He's a man
Cool.
with a plan. Where do you guys see your dark vision?
Malgus, this
left.
brings us to you. You were caught very off guard and slow to get your guard up, but now you are ready. What would you like to do?
So I have one question first.
Yep.
In actions in combat, there's the Divine Smite. When you hit with a melee attack, you expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage. Does radiant damage only apply to like undead?
No, radiant damage applies to everyone. It may do extra to undead depending on
Oh, yeah, I
the
see that.
creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to expend 1?
So you can
spell slot?
choose to do it after you hit, because they don't want you to spend a spell, because you have spell casting, right? You have a certain number of spell slots.
I have
that
2, yeah.
Yeah, so you would spend one of them to then use Divine Smite and add that radiant damage. You don't want to
So-
cast it if you're not going to hit, so they let you do it after that you hit. You can do whatever you want. I don't know if a goblin warrants one of those, but you know.
I'm just curious what I
Yeah.
have at my disposal. So when do those slots refresh?
On a long rest.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
All right. So back to the situation at hand. This guy who's upside down right next to me,
He's dead.
he is dead.
He's crumpled on the floor dead. He got
Okay.
skewered by a orc.
Okay, so he's dead. So I'm gonna do a hop skip over. I don't know if this is movable area.
Yeah, you're kind of able to, step over him and into that
Okay.
area. It's difficult terrain, so technically, like, your movement's halved, but yeah, you're able to get over there without any problem.
Okay, so I'm here.
Yep.
And I am going to smack the shit out of this guy right here.
Do it. Roll to hit.
So I still have my shield up, so I'm just gonna
Yeah, just the one-handed.
Shield
let's see
bashing?
here.
The roll to hit should be the same. It would just be the damage that would be.
So I'm
the
clicking
one-handed.
to hit /DC, right?
Yep, that's
First.
the one.
Okay. All right, 16.
That does hit, and then you roll for damage and make sure that it's the one-handed, so it should be 1d8, I think.
1d8 plus 3. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
11.
you hit his
Max
you hit
damage.
yeah you come wailing around with your warhammer and you catch this guy like right in the side of the head, and it just rips off, like it just completely comes off. These guys are about half your height, and you have no trouble at all just locking that clean off.
Goblin.
Hell yeah.
Don't mess with Malgus, man. He
which
throws
bros-
punches.
Which does bring us back to Chekas. Chekas, all there is this one bloodied goblin still on the ground.
And?
Then what do you want to do? It's your turn.
He's distracted by the fish. Methinks his mic is out.
Or he's thinking.
Did his computer crash?
No, we got somebody at the door.
Oh.
Well, we are
Yeah.
about to take a real quick break once you decide the fate of this goblin.
Checkis skips his turn. Dagron goes.
I mean, yeah, we could do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Dagrin's
the
already on
goblin-
top of this
wait,
guy,
no,
technically.
No, the goblin's turn's before yours.
Oh,
The
shit.
goblin slowly gets up and takes his crappy little scimitar, and you just like punched him in the face. He's gonna take a swing at you. He's really struggling, but he's very angry. He kind of yells at you with a little goblin screech.
He does not hit.
Perfect. He does not even come close. Like he has almost no strength left, and he fails to do anything with this. It is your turn.
I'm going to take this stone and shove it through his face.
Roll to do an unarmed strike.
Shouldn't I use the stone weapon? Oh, I guess it's my unarmed strike. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
15.
Because you're 15 hit. It does not matter the damage that you do. Go ahead and roll for damage just for fun.
6.
Yeah, you shove it directly through his face.
Yes.
And the goblins are no more.
Hell,
Don't worry,
cool.
Zach. I took care of him.
We're gonna take like a tiny little 5-minute break while we get people back from the door and such.
Okay, that's good because I
And,
just realized that the music stopped.
Ah,
It finished, and I didn't notice.
Well, there you go. Was it combat music anyway?
Nope.
Well, you want to change it to cave music.
Ooh.
And we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Ooh, it sounds wet.
Oh, I need to turn it down, probably.
Should probably join his stream, right, to hear the music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll see what's going on. And then
All this dripping's me making me gotta pee.
All this dripping. Dude, I saved your ass, Malgus.
Did you though?
I avenged your jaw. Or whatever you got stabbed or hit in.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to take a little moment, go over into the bushes there and lay hands on yourself for a second.
Can I lay hands on myself?
No judgment.
Is our DM still
I think,
here?
I think he had to take a step
Okay.
aside for a second. So I was just role playing with you for a second.
That is something I want to know though, if I can lay hands on myself or not.
Checkers is looking and goes, "Ooh, fishy. Ooh, I can't do it."
Oh man. I can't believe that friendly shove ended in a crit. Just knocking him on the ground.
Oh man! Just after his stuff disappears, and you go shove. Can't
I'm
believe I
back.
landed in spikes.
Yeah, that was pretty great. I'm back when we get everybody back, but I know that we may not have that yet.
Okay, I have a question for you. Can I lay hands on myself?
Yep, you sure can.
Okay.
Whatever you do in the private of your own
Yeah, we don't judge
stuff,
here.
that's your business.
Do we have time for a short rest at the entrance of this cave?
I'm gonna say that if you, I mean, it's you guys have full agency. If you wanted to in this little alcove, you could maybe take a short rest, and we can go over the mechanics of how to do that. You guys did take a full rest before coming after Gundren, so time may be of the essence. But you also, like, you can see the entrance to this cave. The questions are like, where does it exit? What's going on? So I would say that there's some sense of urgency, but if you guys feel like you would take a short rest here, then we can absolutely do that.
So obviously the benefits of resting is that you get stuff back, right? Like long rest, you get health back and you recharge all your skills. Short
Right.
rest, you can recharge certain skills.
Yeah, so certain
but
skills
what's the folly of taking rests? Like, why wouldn't we
so-
take a rest all the time?
Right. So
RP.
it's, yeah, well, essentially, yeah, it would be the role play. And so in this, maybe there's consequences. Maybe I have you guys a certain ways behind some, key plot point, and there are consequences to, the lack of timeliness.
Got it.
Yeah.
I
in
knew
some
Checa should
cases,
have tried to steal that coin bag when we had the chance back in the tavern.
right? Sometimes it might not matter. Sometimes it might be huge. It depends a little bit on the situation.
Okay.
I would say that on this, you probably don't need to take a. My opinion is probably don't need to take a short rest, but it is totally up to you guys.
What is? Did you get any health back for a short rest?
So on a short rest, you can expend what's called a hit die. This gets a little confusing, but it's not too bad. You have as many hit die as you do levels. So each of you would have 2 hit dice, and you can expend up to 2 of them to heal on a short rest. The hit die is literally like a roll. So most of you, I think, will be like a D8. The sorcerer might be a D6, and you literally would just roll a D6, and whatever you get, you would heal. The hit die, I think, is listed at the top right.
How many hit die do you get per long rest?
So that's you recover. This is, I know it's a little weird. You recover half of your total hit dice on a long rest. So like if you spent one right now on this short rest, when you had a long rest later, you would recover one. If you spent 2, if you spent both of your hit die, then later when you would do a long rest, you would only recover 1.
I
don't
do not
see it on
hit
there.
die. Yeah.
When you click
We're
short
halfway
rest,
back.
when you click short rest, it comes up.
Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
Zach has to make a phone call, so it'll be a couple more minutes, but I think we should be good.
So I had a quick question about, because you guys are all talking about your dark vision, and you're seeing that in your senses panel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
Dragonborn do not have dark vision.
That's what I was wondering. I see perception, investigation, and insight.
To answer your question more, because we're above the table, because I have like a shadow sorcerer or whatever, I get like extra dark vision things. Or
Oh, because your shadow. That's all.
yeah.
Interesting.
So that was one of the yeah.
Yeah, dark vision would be right under that senses. You're exactly right, Joe. You just don't have it.
I just don't
Yeah,
have.
I'm gonna be
the
back in a
sense.
minute because. Yeah, give me a minute.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll for initiative. 14.
Have-
That means nothing. You get nothing.
I'm faster though.
Oh,
You
good.
lose. Good day, sir.
I said good day.
Just wait. When we go back to the game, I'm gonna be rolling 4 again.
Gotta get my bad rolls out now. Insight check.
Insight check is kind of fun. Insight is like to see if you can sense somebody's motive or like if they're lying to you and such.
I haven't had an opportunity to be like insight check.
Arcana. Yeah. I beat you on Arcana.
Oh man.
How about
Way too much
religion?
fun.
How religious are you? Do you know of our Lord and Savior Beelzebub?
How religious
Friends
am
all
I?
call me Beelzebub, but you can call me Beels.
Who's Beelzebub?
Exactly. Who is Beelzebub? I'll do a let's see, a performance check.
Oh, you should be better at this.
I'm gonna say he is a great savior. Just pray to him and he'll take you away. Straight away.
Straight away.
You
Where
just
do I
offer
sign
you
up?
just offer up your soul.
Joe, you were talking about gotta get all your bad rolls out. There are like so many superstitions with dice.
I'm sure there
D&D.
is.
Like one of the guys I play with, he's like, he'll leave his d20s on 20 so they can like charge the 20 side.
Is it charging the 20 side, or is it charging to the one side, which I'm assuming
it's
is on the
charging the
opposite
20
side?
side. It's definitely charging the 20 side.
But what if the charge goes to the bottom? Was it because it's got to feel like a cup?
Nope. I don't think. See, you just don't get it. You got to get better at D&D, and then you'll understand.
I'll understand superstition.
Hey now. I say we leave this blundering oaf of an orc at the cave mouth.
I agree.
Can we vote as a group to abandon Checkus here?
Can we say that the glowing fish made its way downstream?
It's
And
an
that
illusion.
He's
Sure, but we-
distracted by it.
We want to make sure that everybody's back for that, though. But yes, we can do that. Leave it there for now.
Oh,
He's coming back.
sweet.
Some
Gentlemen.
neighbor business.
My name is Satan.
That's a excellent start to a song that you should write, Andrew. We only have one.
It already exists.
Ah.
All right.
Oh,
You guys come back. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's back?
Yep.
We're all here? Cool.
Yeah.
As you guys are kind of getting your stuff, Wes is splashing around this little illusionary fish, and it's very shiny, and it makes its way down the little stream to about here. And as it does, you guys hear a sudden cacophony of savage snarls and barks and growls. And you can hear chains clinking from within the cave.
Wes, shore up the frickin' entrance.
Don't we want to explore? See if our friends are inside?
They're coming.
Anybody who feels like it can make a nature check for me.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
I will absolutely.
Can I also do a
Always.
stealth check?
I mean, no, no one can see you.
Okay.
14.
I, for some reason,
And one
Roll
with
20.
one with nature.
Damn. Dude, he's playing
Um,
with fish. He knows what's up.
isn't there like a dwarf thing? Okay. Okay, it's history check. Okay, never mind.
All right. Check it. You think that you hear bears from within the cave.
That's about right.
Malgus and Wes, you guys correctly recognize that there are wolves in the cave. You don't know how many, but you can hear multiple growling, snarling, barking sort of wolves.
Who's going first?
I would like to take the opportunity to lay hands on myself.
We need a description of how this goes down.
What exactly do you touch? And how?
Here we go. So my I got stuck right in my side. You found a gap in my armor there. So I put my hand on my side. It's nothing. I'm gonna disappoint you guys on that one.
All right, that's logical, I guess.
And I'm
All
gonna
right.
heal for 3 HP.
So who's leading the
I'll
way?
move-
This
I'll move in.
path does get very narrow.
Dagron,
whoa.
Dagron, realizing that he was not the first one into that battle, and still fearing that he might continue his reputation of being a scaredy cat, moves into
Oh my god.
right.
with no dark vision, moves into
Yeah.
the cave.
Dagron I'm gonna move you here. Dagron with no dark vision, you can't see very far, and what you can see is kind of in grayscale. It is very dark in here. You do, as you kind of round this corner, you can start to see into this room just a little bit. There's some little steps that kind of naturally occur, and the snarling is much louder.
Can I tell what direction it's coming from now?
Yes, it is coming from this direction. It's coming from up these little steps.
Okay.
And you can't see anything, but there's loud snarling in this room.
Do I tell my friends, or
I mean, everyone else
What
there
do
would
you
hear
see?
more. Let me read this, guys, to you really quick. Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead to a small dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave widens to a bit of a room at this edge, and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains echo against your ears.
can I sneak on by?
No, we're gonna go with you can move on by if you want, but no.
I can't sneak there.
No,
Quietly?
they have seen you as you got more vision. I mean, you don't know that.
I don't
mean, yeah,
know.
sure. Go ahead and sneak.
You
That
told me
sounds
now that they've seen me.
No, but you're trying to sneak.
I'm
That's
trying to
fair.
sneak. I said I was going to sneak. I'm trying to sneak. So I'm trying to sneak up to here
Cool.
without them seeing me.
Yep.
Should I roll a sneak check? Stealth check?
Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm just hoping. I'm
On a
Gotta
nat
roll through the
20,
motions.
On a
Shit.
nat 20, they will lose you.
That's not a nat 20. That's an 8.
Not a nat 20.
Yeah. So no, you try. You do your best. Check his impersonation and try to sneak on by. You're not sure how it went.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if they've seen me.
You're pretty sure that they're louder, but you're not sure if they saw you or if they're still barking at the fish or whatever the case is. Next up, do we have anybody else on the other side that wants to do anything?
Fish.
Sure. I mean,
So
can I go?
See what's going on. Oh, yeah, you guys.
It can be
I'm
whomever.
imagining that I have the fish going right now.
Cool. We can have Checkers
Okay,
then.
I'll
Checkers,
just
what would
go.
you like to do?
Damn it, Wes.
Oh, well,
Seeing
with
my
a little bit of dark
companion
vision
go
I
in.
have.
I'd like to. Oh, I was gonna stealth after Zach.
Zach, you
Wait, what are you
stealthing
doing?
in?
I'm gonna go up to where you were and just get a little peeksies.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead and
I'm gonna
roll.
look across to Zach because I see him, right? And I'm gonna do a bunch of hand motions, gestures, like fish swimming.
Go ahead and roll
like,
for
I don't
stealth.
believe it.
Checkers, go ahead and roll for stealth.
but they're not signs that we've
God.
agreed upon for any sort of thing. I'm just trying to gesture things.
That wasn't much better, dude. I got an 11.
All right. It's as you approach, the same thing happens. The wolves suddenly get snarling louder. However, you can see further into this cave. So as you peek around the corner, you see that this cave system goes kind of into this sort of room, and you see 3 wolves that are chained with heavy iron chains to a rod that is driven into the base stone of this kind of into a base stone at the bottom of this gravel pit. Behind them, this sort of, as you see it there, kind of this gravel pit here is appearing to be kind of a rock slide from the far wall, and there are scraps of meat and some little pieces of really crappy armor, some leather, and bones at the bottom of this pit. It appears to be some sort of feeding chute.
Oh my god.
The wolves are lunging at you guys, hungry, ravenous, gnashing their teeth, biting, howling. The chain and iron rod that's driven into the base of the stone there does appear to be holding, but every time they lunge, it rattles hard.
Do we have any? Does anyone of us have any food on us?
I do. I'm about to feed him some.
You guys would absolutely have various rations and things on you.
So I'm gonna pull out a piece of ration. I'm gonna go, ooh, he's a cute doggy. But I'm gonna do it as Checkers would, which would be, hi doggy. And see if I can get their attention with a piece of ration.
Okay, I'm gonna have you make an animal handling check with advantage.
Animal handling. +1. Ooh, right click advantage. Roll. Baby, that's a 20.
Oh man,
21.
you pull out. You happen to have some dried meat, some like cured dried meat, and as you pull it out, the wolves are howling and snapping. And as soon as you've got it out for more than a second or two, they see it, they smell it, and they just stop. They are instantly sitting, staring. They are intent. They look. You still occasionally get a very soft growl, but they are suddenly very interested in that chunk of meat in your hand.
Hey, Gabriel, how's it going?
Oh my god, we got fans. Okay, I don't know what I want to do now. I'm gonna probably kill myself and try and feed it my piece of meat.
All right, go ahead. Are you gonna chuck it in there? Or are you gonna try to go up to it
I'm gonna,
pet it?
I wanna like. Is there any one of them that's closer forward than the other? Like, can I go around this rock?
We'll say you can occupy the same space as that rock there, and you can go to the top wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go up there, and you're gonna go ahead and try to feed this this to the wolf, and you're gonna try to hand it to it. You're not gonna toss it. You're gonna.
I want to see if I can't get him close enough cautiously that I can like animal handle the shit out of this dog and take him home with me. But only one of them.
Okay, I am, because of your 20, you are all the way up to this, and you're able to give him the meat. He ravenously starts biting it and eating it, and the other dogs try to butt in there and take it from him, and they're fighting over it a little bit, but their focus is not on you.
Oh, it didn't work.
Well,
All right.
not initially necessarily.
I pull out a ration.
No, don't do it. Hand signals away.
So you guys were able to feed them successfully, and they are a little bit less aggressive now towards each other. They're still, very clearly like starving beasts. But go ahead and make an animal handling check one more time for me.
Me?
This one, yeah. Check us this time at standard roll.
I really do. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna roll standard, and then I have something I want to follow up with. Oh, it was a 3.
Shit.
If it was another crazy thing. You try to hey buddy, was that good? And try to get close, and
It doesn't work.
it does not work. It doesn't seem to be lunging at you in the same way anymore, but they are snarling at each other for sure.
So, if I can, at least for the doggo's benefit, I'd like to go get the bodies of the
Yeah, we could
Oh,
have
that's a
fed
good
that
idea.
to them.
goblins, and then just throw them in there.
Fantastic. Yeah, you guys are able to
Help
go
them with
get
the
those
bodies.
bodies and toss the goblin bodies to the wolves there.
Hell
let
yeah.
me.
Nice and clean, the way I like it. You guys are learning something.
How would they know? Nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, you guys feed these goblin bodies, and the wolves are quite busy with this. Yeah, you guys successfully have placated them. They're no longer tugging at you. This is a lot more meat than just some dried rations, and they're very happy
Can we
with the.
investigate
what?
this room at all? Are they placated
Yeah.
enough for us to investigate?
Yeah.
You can't necessarily work past them, and you think that while they're not aggressive to you guys now because they're busy, they may not stay that way if you tried to move past them. However, you can see on the opposite side that there is essentially a fissure. It's sort of a natural chimney that climbs about 30 feet, and appears, you can't see what's at the top of it, but there appears to be an opening. Sitting at the bottom of this kind of chimney, if you will, there is just a variety of, like I said, there's bones of, scraps that have been tossed down. There's some really shoddy, torn apart leather gear. There's a blunt dagger. It looks basically like a garbage chute.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, other than that, you can't see what's up at the top.
Okay, so
Do we want to free them?
oh god,
No.
Nope.
I'd
Let's
like
just
to-
leave them here.
Cool.
At least move up here. I'm gonna try and stealth again and see if that goes better for me this time.
Cool. Go ahead and make
If you
a
allow that.
yeah. Go ahead and make a stealth check while I reveal a little bit more of what you can see. All right, you're trying, but
It's
the
on the cards
it's
today, boys.
really narrow. This is a really narrow passageway. As you guys get a little bit further, as you kind of round this corner up here, you do see
So detailed.
I know, so detailed.
lot.
Trying to do it the right way. You do see that the path continues on, and it appears that the not only does the path continue on, but that there is a bridge up ahead. You notice this bridge about 20 feet in the air above you. You can't see down either passageway. It does appear to be kind of lifting. This path that you're on is slowly spiraling upwards. You can kind of see those little steps in front of you there. So this cave appears to be kind of lifting into this rock, and that matches with the stream. The stream is kind of flowing out and down out of this cave. So this bridge that's up above you, you can see just from the underside. You can see the bottom side of this bridge. You can't see down either passageway, but you can infer that there is probably a path on either side with this bridge here.
Just to clarify, you said that jumping is half of our walking.
That's a good question. I probably oversimplified that. Jumping 5e. Oh no, it's not going to be that easy, unfortunately.
Damn.
I know, that would be nice, because then you could jump like freaking crazy.
I can jump 20 feet if that was the case.
So a high jump. A long jump, yeah, anyway. So a high jump is you attempt to make a jump straight into the air. You can leap equal to 3 plus your strength modifier, feet.
Strength modifier. So plus 0.
Yeah, so you can jump 3 feet in the air.
Got it. Okay.
If you are extending your arms up, like to try to catch something, you can add half of your height. So if you said that you were 6 feet tall, for example, you would increase your jump from 3 feet to 6 feet if you were trying to like grab onto something. But yeah, this is about 20 feet.
But then it would also be plus my height. Because I'm 7 feet. So then it'd be
so if you're
3.5
7 feet, you could reach about 13, 14 feet. If you like, that's the max you could reach, like with your hands.
Got it. All right.
If you were trying to dunk.
Got it. I'm assuming we kind of got to move single file up this.
Yeah, it is pretty narrow, so you guys want to make sure that you've got the order that you want to be moving up in.
Oh, I think we're already decided. We're kind of stuck in this order.
Are you sure you don't want your tank to go first?
I would,
We
but
can't shimmy shamble.
we
you guys
gotta-
could probably shimmy shamble
Yeah.
past each
All right.
other.
tank go up.
I'm small. I'll go suck in my beer gut.
Let me go first.
Over here.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna scoot you guys
Yeah, I was
just a
gonna say.
smidgen here.
Just move Chase and I'll.
Is this the order? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. As you guys are moving up here, we had Wes roll pretty poorly on his stealth. We have a clunky paladin in his armor. You guys have quieted the wolves with. I mean, they're still making noise, but they're no longer like snarling and howling. And as you're moving up here, I need everyone except for Wes to make a quick stealth check.
Ooh, poo poo. That's
It'll
a 4 for
automatically
me.
take the disadvantage. Oh yeah, it will. Okay.
Sorry, I'm back.
Roll stealth, Zach.
Okay, I'll do that. 14.
Whoa.
Why are those
We have
not
enough.
showing up here?
We have enough that we don't need to really do too much more. Can any of you speak Goblin?
Oh, I think I can.
You want to check real fast for me?
Yeah, I'll check.
Oh, there we go.
Languages. No, I cannot speak Goblin.
Where do you see your languages?
If you.
I speak Goblin.
Cool. Anybody who speaks Goblin hears baddies, blood 'em, and you hear some skittering up above you guys further up the path. You hear a loud thud,
Oh. God.
and within a second or two, the water level of the creek here starts rising and overtakes the path that you guys are on. I need everyone to make a Constitution save. If you speak Goblin, make it at advantage.
Okay.
How do you do a
This
save?
is-
1-2,
should be
baby.
on the left side of your character sheet. Should be a Constitution save.
I see con. Do I just click the con?
Yeah.
It could have been a Strength save also, but this is fine. I already said it, so that's what we're going with.
Okay.
Bro, I'm 7 feet tall. This water ain't nothing.
I took a 10, guys.
I need one from you, Joe. And
I
at
did. I got a
advantage.
12 at
Oh,
advantage.
Okay. So everybody but Chekas gets kind of blasted down
Oh shit.
this river. This stream becomes pretty quickly kind of triples in volume and rolls you guys down the river there. Chekas, you're able to kind of hold fast onto one of the side walls here.
Oh.
Probably should have been strength. My bad. That's fine.
I can't grab
and-
any of my friends.
And they all get knocked away, and you guys are going to each take... Where's my stuff?
Shit.
Oh, we're gonna get damaged.
If it was strength,
Just
that would have
barely.
been. I would have been at the bottom anyway.
This sounds like this calls for music.
Oh, look at that. One bludgeoning damage. You are now very wet, and you've taken 1 bludgeoning damage. Any element of surprise that you might have thought you had is gone. But you guys do take your 1 whole bludgeoning damage. It's up for Chekas.
Dang.
Within about 15 seconds, the water level starts to recede, and within about, as you guys kind of get up, the path is now stopping wet and soggy, but it is now back to its normal levels.
Holy shit.
We got soaked.
I am tired of this river. It fucking sucks.
And you guys are able to pretty easily take back up your spots.
Oh,
But,
am I
yeah.
nowhere anywhere different?
I think it might be moved around people just a tiny bit.
Okay.
Do you want to free the doggies now?
You do see, by
Jeez.
the way, as you guys are kind of catching your breath from getting swept away, you guys do see right across the way here, you do see a kind of what looks like another one of these sort of natural chimneys, but it's a little bit bigger. It says the main passage from the mouth climbs steeply and steadily upward to the right, the stream plunging and splashing down on the left. And in the shadows, anyone with dark vision can see that there is some sort of channel or tunnel that comes down to the stream and lifts up to some unseen room above. Appears to be the same sort of thing as what you guys saw in the wolf den.
But big.
Toss me. You need to toss
him.
me.
I'm gonna toss him. Let's freaking do it, man.
Can we
All
toss
right, come
him?
here, Gimli.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I cannot
Does
make
he-
the distance. You're gonna have to toss me.
Don't tell me off.
He can jump that distance. But
Yeah,
I'll
he can.
toss
He
him.
can jump that distance. It's like 5 feet. So yeah, no, you're able to hop across this without much difficulty. Once over here, you get a
I
little
want to
better.
be tossed up into the chute because you said it goes up.
It does. It goes up about 20 feet. Yeah, you could have someone
Oh, yeah.
like lift you, like give you a boost up there.
Trust me.
Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make 2 checks to see if this is gonna work. We're gonna do a strength or a athletics check by Chekas and an acrobatics check by Malgus.
11.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Pretty nimble for a paladin.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna say that the 11 is enough for you to boost him up there, and the 22 he scrambles up to the top pretty easily. Let me get my little tool here.
Can I? Oh, do you have a rope?
You have a rope.
Let me see.
I have a rope. It might only be 20 feet now, though.
I do have a rope. 50 feet.
Do you have a hammer?
Bruh.
Okay. All right.
What are you
All right.
doing?
All right. Do you also have?
Hey, do you need some stairs?
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could just let the man do the thing, but it's only 5 feet. That's not like all of it.
Yeah. So as you guys,
Hitting.
yeah, you guys are able
Make
to.
little handholds, you know?
Yeah, you guys are able to toss down a rope and help anyone up. You're able to, if you want to hammer a piton into the stone and secure it that way, that will be very loud, but you absolutely can. Like, you guys have the skills to do that.
Oh, if he's heavy enough to hoist me up, then hoist me up.
Yeah,
So
the
now
two
that
of-
I'm in there, though. So I'm all the way up in there, right? I'm like,
Yeah, so, yeah, you're all the way up
Okay.
in there, yeah.
Okay, I want to tie. Is there anywhere that I can tie a rope off?
That's what he
Not
said.
an-
You'd have to
Yeah,
hammer something
you'd have
into
to
the
hammer
side.
in a piton and it would be very noisy. You could
Okay,
try to
I want to go take a peek first. I want to sneak and try and go take a peek around the corner.
All
What's
right,
up
go
this
ahead and
chute?
do a stealth check with advantage for me. Oh no, sorry. We're gonna have you do a stealth check at standard because your armor gives you disadvantage.
Yeah.
So do I roll with advantage?
No, you just roll normally, right?
If you're able to right-click it and say to roll normally, that's what we're looking for.
It's already checked that way.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's just see what happens.
We're gonna take the first one if it gives us 2.
Okay, yeah, 15 or 16.
Bitchin'.
Very cool. All right, then yeah, you were able to. You have to be a little bit slow, but you're able to get up here. As you do, let's reveal a little more. You've got dark vision, so you have a pretty good. You have a pretty good view of what's going on here. As you get up here,
Oh, he's shady looking.
yeah, you guys are able to
That's a lot.
see that. See if we can dial that in a little bit more. Maybe, maybe not. These are so finicky. Okay. Anyway, you guys are able to see into this room. You can see what looks like, as you're kind of peering over this edge, you can see what appears to be a uglier, a little bit bigger, a little bit better equipped goblin. He's in, instead of it being like crappy torn up leather armor, he's in like a chain shirt. It's not like plate armor or anything, but he's got like a chain shirt. He's got a helmet that's made of steel. He's got a short sword instead of like a crappy little iron, like would-be scimitar. And he's a little bit bigger. He's yammering some orders that you can't quite hear to because you can't speak Goblin, right?
No, I
Okay,
cannot.
so yeah, he's muttering in Goblin, soft enough that it's hard to hear and you don't understand it anyway, to some other goblins there. And as you're sitting there listening, you hear a groan, and this sounds to you like a human groan. And as this groan happens, you see one of the little goblins kind of scuffle over this direction and disappear out of sight, and you hear a loud gasp from the same sort of humanish voice, and then silence as it comes back looking very pleased with itself.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak on back after witnessing all that, and I'm going to Ah!
Oh, what's happening?
Why are you
Joe's-
doing this?
Joe's doing things.
I was trying to while he was moving you rotate you like you're waddling back.
Oh my god.
No,
That doesn't work apparently.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
I'm
can't
gonna
do the two at
whisper.
the same time.
I'm gonna whisper down to these guys what I saw. I'm gonna tell them there's the chief's up there, and I can hear some human voices as well.
Oi,
Hostages.
That's our boy.
what we do best, boys.
that sounds
Alright,
like
clear it
Gundren.
out.
We're signaling weird unintelligible signals to
Yeah.
Dagron for him to do the hop up.
He's just repeating them to the best
Yeah.
of his abilities
Yeah.
back at Wes.
Here we go. Hop up. Ready, set. What do we roll?
Let's go ahead and have. You've got a rope on there. You've got two strong people at the top. Let's say that you guys can, with your
There's two
basically
people
taking
at the
a 10.
top? When did there get 2 people up there?
Oh,
You're at the top.
Malgus, go ahead and make an athletics check for you to help Chekas up there. If Chekas gets up there, then the rest of you guys can get up without a problem.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yeah, athletics, and I'm gonna do it 12 or higher.
Oh baby, no problem.
These rolls, man.
Did you say 12?
Yeah. Yep, 12 or higher, and
He
that's
did
higher.
22.
Yeah, so you guys get let me do a little rearranging here. You guys get Chekas up there, and once you've got the two of them, you guys are both able to get up without problem. Like the two strongest people are holding up, like holding the other end of the rope. You're able to get up without issue. What we're gonna do, you guys were able to get up here, and you are so far undetected. We are going to discuss a little bit what you guys want to do, and then we are going to end the session for tonight. So because we're coming up on 10 o'clock.
Cliffhanger.
I know. So you guys are gonna, you have now been informed by Malgus what's going on, and you guys have a little bit of a chat about maybe what you want to do. That can change by next week, but if you guys want to spend just a minute or two talking about it, and we'll leave it here until next week.
I say we all pounce the leader.
Here's what we do. I run in and I hit him really hard on the head, and he dies.
Or, get this, I have 1,000 ball bearings. We could throw those in there.
That's so many.
Or we could burn them.
Okay.
Yes, but we have friends
There's a
in there.
hostage.
Careful.
Like, if I want them to not hurt the hostage.
They won't get hurt.
How about
Trust.
I jump in first, acid breath all of them.
Oh, acid press and fire?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Double
The
burn.
German's in here now. Wait, so, Chase, do you have any ranged attacks?
Not really.
Not really. So ball bearings is probably no go if you want to participate.
What?
Well, the ball bearing, they would slip on the ball bearings. They'd all like fall if they tried to move towards us. If there's ball
Can
bearings on the ground in there.
Can I use my painting tools to paint Chekas like the stone wall to give him like camo?
The stone
We're
wall's
gonna have
move
you.
in.
So you have no dark vision, so you are just winging it. I'm gonna have you make a performance check with disadvantage.
Oh, baby, show me what you got.
Damn it.
Give me my war paint.
If you're painting them, we're gonna see how good it comes out.
All right, here goes. Ooh,
Dude, I'm ugly.
I'm using all the bright colors.
Yeah, you can't even quite see, like in the dark, everything's in grayscale. You can't see like what the colors are even very well. You're able to avoid like the pinks and the like bright yellows, but he is this like weird mix of like reds and blues and greens and browns, and it's just like it's just a mess. He is covered in a horrible splotching of mixed tones, and it does not provide any camo at all.
I stand up and I
slumped
look.
over
I stand up
depressed.
and I go. I can barely see you. Perfect.
It's perfect.
Depressed, slumped over.
Okay.
Awesome, guys. Well, yeah, that gets us to where we need to be. I do believe that we can play next week, so
Nice.
excitement there. While you guys take on the Goblin Boss and his lackeys.
Same bat phone, same bat channel.
For everybody watching, we have a bunch of different ideas that we're going to be working in. If you have suggestions, send them to the Happy Pants crew, and we might be able to work them in.
We have a
and
Discord you can join, and to throw those in, you can also leave them in the comments. That's always great.
Yeah, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Be cool.
And we'll see you
And,
next week.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
see you then.
Bye bye.